What's up guys, Matt back again with another video, and today we're going to be discussing the new figures coming out in August 2024 within Dragon Ball and other Master Release figures. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. Alright, so without further ado, let's go through each of these. I'm only going to touch on the Dragon Ball Crane figures that are releasing from Bandai in 2024 in the month of August, and the two Ichiban Kuji that I am going to be picking up and reviewing on this channel, so you can look forward to both of them. Of course, I've said before that I was going to skip Dragon History as it is a Revival Moments Ichiban Kuji set releasing August 17th, 2024 in Japan, but I decided that I want to collect every single Dragon Ball Ichiban Kuji from 2017 onwards, as those are the times and sets that I liked the most. So I decided to set aside my Master Release purist looks, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. You know, I can appreciate some of these, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna collect some of these, including Dragon History. So this is coming out again this upcoming month, as this video's should be up around the 1st of August. And we'll go through every prize that's in the set. I think it's more interesting to go through the prizes here. So prize A is Goku versus Piccolo. This is a Revival Moments figure, not a Master Release figure. They are at a 15 centimeter height, so not super big, but from what I've seen in displays at San Diego Comic-Con and other places that they're showing off the Ichiban show for these figures, they actually do look at like a pretty big size, but it could just be the pictures. We're gonna see when we get these in person, see how they, you know, scale up to some of the Master Release figures that relate to these characters, so that way we can kind of get a good idea of the size and scale of these things. But I know this is probably one of the most hyped up ones in the set, and this will have an Ichibancho release. I think the only figure that doesn't have an Ichibancho release is the prize B. I think it's B, Goku versus Vegeta, which is the one that I'm looking forward to the most in this set. But I have been seeing that some last one prizes and some figures that we don't see on like BigBadToyStore.com and other sites that are popular for Ichibancho, I'm seeing them listed as exclusive for some other retailers, like Piccolo Daimao from the Temple Above the Cloud set. He is an exclusive last one prize for Best Buy. And then I think the Goku and Vegeta in this set might be exclusive for GameStop. So very, very strange. I could be wrong in that last one. I know Piccolo Daimao for sure is exclusive for Best Buy. But yeah, very interesting stuff. But yeah, prize B at 20 centimeters will be Goku versus Vegeta. This one, I think, since the very beginning, has looked the best, still looks the best. Like, when you do like the big buffed out Kaioken Goku and, you know, this Vegeta, and you have this matte shading and coloring, like, it's hard to not appreciate it because they look so dynamic and so cool, and the paint and shading and the texturing is just done so well. So I am really excited to get this in person and see how they turn up. So yep, they're prize B, 20 centimeters tall. Prize C is going to be Goku versus Frieza at 23 centimeters tall. And this one is probably one of my least favorites in this set. I just think they look a little odd. I know they're really trying to capture the manga, but even with all that being said, they just look a little strange for figures. But again, I will reserve my full judgment until I get them in person. 23 centimeters is pretty tall, so you know they could be like pretty well-sized figures. So I guess we'll see. And here we go, prize D at somewhere between 11 centimeters to 14 centimeters per stand are these like little stands of Kid Goku, Kid Krillin, Kid Master Roshi, them doing their training, skipu la la la, and Roshi after he just did his Kamehameha for the first time in the series, Goku pushing the boulder, and Roshi's reaction is at the bottom there. That's kind of funny. And then Goku sleeping before one of his matches, I think his first match, in the Tenkaichi Budokai, the first ever Tenkaichi Budokai that we get to see in the series. So I don't really know what these are for. I might pick up like the entire Ichiban Kuji just so that we can do an in-depth review, but we'll see. I might skip these depending on how much the set's going to be. I might just get the figures, but maybe I'll pick these up. Oh, they're cup holders. They're coasters. Oh, now I have to get them. These are so cool. Look how cool these look. Yeah, so these are coasters. I don't know what these top ones are. Maybe they're to hold pens or something. I don't know. Change. But that is pretty interesting. Very cool. Prize E are acrylics. 24 different acrylics, I think, is what it's saying here. That is a lot. That's not 24. I don't think so. Let's count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. It is 24. Holy crap. That's a lot of acrylics. 7 centimeters tall, so about the standard size. They all seem to be, redrawn or retraced anime and manga moments from OG Dragon Ball. You've got, Krillin going against the friggin' stinky guy. I forget his name. Nam, Yamcha, Jackie Chun, the Wolf Man, Bruno Mars fighting Goku over here. Cyborg Tao. So it goes across all of the Tenkaichi Budokai. And, I don't like to be like a conspiracy theorist with this stuff, but sometimes when we see, other characters within smaller Ichiban Kuji prizes, it does sometimes hint at future Masterlies or Ichiban Kuji figures. So I hope that these are hints for future Masterlies figures within the Dragon Ball series, because I'd love to get Ten Shinhan in like his yellow shirt and Kid Krillin and other people. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Lots of different acrylics here for you guys to choose from. Prize F are these keychains. Pretty straightforward. You've got Goku doing the Genki Dama, the Spirit Bomb, Kid Krillin, Goku on his Quinto Un, Piccolo Daimao dying to Goku's fist, and these funny little faces of Roshi and Krillin. But, it looks like you can put them inside of, like, your phone case. If you have a clear phone case, you can put them inside there, and it'll have, like, a little leather keychain. So that's kind of cool. I guess if you're into that, these are fun little knickknacks that you can pick up within this set. Prize G are typical towels. Really not much else to say here. You got different moments all throughout Dragon Ball and a little bit of Dragon Ball Z with these last two that depict, characters on these little towels. I'm not a big fan of the towels that come in Ichiban Kuji. When I get them, we use them, but, they're not the best quality towels. Now, these are pretty good. They are retraced and or redrawn moments of Dragon Ball Z. They are posters or file folders. You've got Goku and Grandpa Gohan, Vegeta and Nappa, Super Saiyan Goku. Lots of Saiyan arc stuff in here, which is represented in this set. It's Dragon history, so it goes through a whole history of Dragon Ball. So that is pretty interesting to see all of these. I think these look pretty cool. They would be nice to hang up. I frame a lot of my favorite ones that I get within Ichiban Kuji and put them along my walls in here. And we're in the middle of planning a remodel of my whole office that's going to be shared with my girlfriend. So that's going to be pretty cool. And, we want to decorate it and make things look nice. So finally, the last one prize at 16 centimeters tall is Goku and Bulma when they're waiting on the beach before meeting Master Roshi for the first time. I think this might be... I don't know if I like the Goku versus Frieza more than this one. I'm kind of in the middle. I think it's just going to be when I get them in person, I'll be able to make a proper decision on whether or not I like one over the other. But I got to say, I'm not a big fan of the way Goku's face looks. I know they're trying to depict the manga, but his face looks a little different in the manga. And Bulma's face, her expression doesn't look correct. In my opinion. So I guess we're going to see when we get them in person. I love Bulma. She's one of my favorite characters in the show. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Just a side note, I know like her dress is open here, or her big t-shirt rather, and she was not wearing panties during this episode. So I don't know what they're doing when you look up there. Hopefully they fill it out with the rest of her shirt or something, because that would be pretty sus. But yeah, Dragon History is coming this month, so if you are interested in Dragon History, that is coming up very soon. Let's move on to the other Ichiban Kuji that I'll be picking up in the month of August, and it is Naruto Shippuden Connected Feelings or Connected Thoughts. I think both fly around around the translated version of this Kuji. So this is the third, I believe, the third Ichiban Kuji for Naruto. Third or fourth Ichiban Kuji for Naruto, because we had Shinobi Bonds, we had the Will of Fire, so I think this is the third one. Yeah, and we have a fourth one coming later this year. This one is pretty sick. It features Hashirama, the first Hokage, at 11 centimeters tall. These are all Masterly's figures, so you know I'm picking these up. I love Naruto. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. I remember reading the manga when I was still in college. I remember watching the anime when I was in middle school. Freaking crazy times. But yeah, Masterly's 11 centimeters tall. He is sitting, so that's why the size is a little bit shorter, but looks pretty sweet. Tobirama, the big racist himself, at 25 centimeters. The second Hokage, Tobirama, is also going to be featured in this set. He looks pretty sick. And then the next two are a pair. They are separate prizes, though. So you have the fourth Hokage, Minato, at 25 centimeters, but this time he is in his QB cloak mode, which is very cool. Did not expect to see something like this so soon, and I will say we've been getting a lot of War Arc Naruto figures. The next Kuji set after this, which I believe comes out in November, is focused on the Sannin, the 3 legendary Sannin, so I do hope that that is a sign that, hey, they're going to change it up and do other arcs in Naruto. I'm hoping they do an Akatsuki Kuji very, very soon, because I would love to have an entire Ichiban Kuji of every single Akatsuki member. That would be insane. And then Prize D, you have 24 centimeters, just a little shorter than his dad, Naruto Uzumaki in his QB cloak. And this is nice because the Naruto that we have currently within Masterly's is him in his regular state with battle damage from the war, and then him in his 6 paths mode. So this is a new form within Masterly's for Naruto, so I am pretty excited to pick this up. For Prize E, you have a bunch of the tailed beasts. They look like minifigures at 5 centimeters, so they're going to be very, very tiny. You have every single one, including B's and Naruto's tailed beasts included in here. At Prize F, you have some of these posters that Ichiban Kuji does with Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Itachi, Deidara, Sasori, Kasame, and Hidan. Very interesting that these Akatsuki members were selected, and Sakura does not have a Masterly's yet. And this is Naruto and Sasuke from the beginning of Naruto Shippuden. So I would be interested to see if any of these eventually get a Masterly's figure within the next year. Prize G, you have other little pieces of towels here. Yeah, these are towels. So there's tailed beast stuff, or this is, what's his name? Forgot his name. The guy who... I haven't watched Naruto in a long time. Holy crap. I forgot the guy who uses the ink jutsu, who replaced Sasuke for a little bit. Didn't really like him that much. You have different Mangekyo Sharingan represented in this. This is the seal that I think is used on Naruto's stomach when he's a baby. This is the Senju sign, Minato's kunai, Minato's cloak, and the Akatsuki cloak. So still lots of Akatsuki stuff in this and in November's Kuji. So I'm really, really hoping Akatsuki is around the corner for Masterly's. And again, here we go. It's Akatsuki all in these acrylics, right? Even my favorite right here, Toby. Toby is my favorite Akatsuki member, and he's my favorite character in all of Naruto. So really, really excited. These are all little acrylics. And then Prize I, more Akatsuki and Tailed Beast stuff. I think these are like little rubber stands. So, oh, and you have the Hokage, including Naruto. So yeah, this is literally all of the Hokage. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7th Hokage. That's pretty cool. And then the big Uchiha members, Sasuke, Itachi, Madara, Obito, and then Sasuke and Itachi right there. And then finally, the one that people are most excited about, at least from what I've seen, the last one prize is Uchiha Madara. the big bad himself, or at least he should have been the ultimate big bad of the series, in my opinion. Madara's awesome. He looks really great here. Very interested to pick this one up and see how he turns out. So that is Naruto Shippuden Connected Feelings. That comes out August 10th. So it will be the week before Dragon History. So very interested to see that and when it comes out. So those are the two Ichiban Kuji that I'm going to be picking up. Let me know if you're going to pick up any of those, and you can expect reviews for those shortly after they release. Now let's move on quickly to the prize figures, the Dragon Ball prize figures coming out in August. So August 6th, you're going to get the latest Blood of Saiyans. It is Super Saiyan Trunks, and I will say he looks pretty sweet. I think if you are a fan of Blood of Saiyans, you might really like this figure. I've seen pictures in person of him, and he looks pretty solid. If you're like a fan of Blood of Saiyans, 17 centimeters. That's a pretty decent height for these Blood of Saiyans figures. So I think he's going to look pretty good as opposed to most of the other ones. Matchmakers is coming out with their latest release, and it is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, and Full Power Super Saiyan Broly, which is, I think this is also acknowledging the anniversary for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. But yeah, these look pretty solid. I think Matchmakers is one of the better Crane figure series. They don't have a ton of detail when it comes to texturing and shading, but the sculpts are always pretty solid. 12 centimeters, he's probably going to be a little bit more on the smaller side. That's okay. I think we've just kind of gotten used to that when it comes to Crane figures. And Broly as well is going to be in that same bucket. You know, he looks pretty solid from a sculpt perspective, just doesn't have any of the shading or details that we really like. But, you know, maybe someone like John's Hobby Room, he can, spruce these up a bit with shading. 19 centimeters, so he's going to be 7 centimeters taller than Gogeta, which would be very cool. Obviously, you want him to at least scale with Gogeta since they're going to come together. And then finally, we have the latest Solid Edge Works Android 17. Now, people will probably look at me and say, hey, Matt, you are a Solid Edge Works hater. I am a self-proclaimed Solid Edge Works hater. I do not like Solid Edge Works. I think it is my least favorite Crane figure series, but I think 17 looks pretty solid. I think he looks really good. Android 18 also looks pretty good. We've seen pictures of her, and the upcoming Android 16 also looks pretty good. So I think they're doing pretty good with the Android trio. Cell, not so much, but I think these look okay. And again, they're just missing those details. You know, they're very plain, but the sculpts look solid. Their likeness looks good. And, you know, I think Crane figures are perfect candidates nowadays if you want to create custom figures, if you want to add details and stuff, because they usually come out like a blank canvas for you to just add stuff on top, and they're cheap. So, you know, that's a really easy way to do it. He's going to be 17 centimeters tall. And that's about it. So if there are other Ichiban Kuji that you guys want to see, you can always go on the official Ichiban Kuji website and look at the lineup and see which ones are coming out in this month, whether they're Masterlies or not. They even have a Tom and Jerry Ichiban Kuji. So if you like Tom and Jerry, they have that. There's a one-piece Masterlies X-piece Kuji coming out, and there's even an Ultraman Masterlies set coming out in August. So you guys can look at that if you want. I'll leave the links to that in the description, and I'll also leave the link to the Crane figure website that you look through here. You can see different figures like One Piece, Naruto, My Hero Academia, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, whatever you can think of, whatever releases are coming out. I'll have a link for both of these websites in the description below. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, guys. I don't want this video to be too long, so let me know your thoughts if you're going to pick up any of these figures, if you're looking forward to the reviews for Naruto and Dragon History. And yeah, let's have a discussion in the comments. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.